I begin to.
So are you saying so the newer beat machines they don't? Because I know the Neptunes had their own type of drum beats. I know Timbaland has his type of beats that is very distinctive. And I knew Teddy back when he had two different sounds. When he did the sort of high five, the guy future
Yeah.
album, he had a
Huh.
very kind of with Dave Way. But then when he went to
Virginia
Virginia,
Beach.
he had another sound which stopped after the. But when he came out with another level, the sound completely disappeared. It just his sound changed when he did the finally album. But
Okay,
so you're saying, hmm?
I'm gonna break that down for you.
Okay,
First
good.
Teddy, first Teddy was a MPC, a Kai MPC, and um M with the emulator SP12, 1200. Uh, those were the two samplers Teddy used. The Hi-Fi days, the guy, first guy days. But when
Yeah.
he moved to Virginia Beach, he was computer based. He went to
Okay.
a program called Notator. And Notator was made by eMagic. It was called eMagic Notator Logic. Then Apple bought Logic out, and now it's Apple Logic is no more. And eMagic was on an Atari computer. So when I first got to Virginia Beach, Teddy was on an Atari computer, and he when I set up in the B room, I brought my MPC in. He like, you ain't gonna use that. He said, after I show you Notator, you're not gonna use that no more. I like, nah. I said, I'm always use the Akai MPC. So after he showed me the Notator that I got used to it, I put the MPC in the closet. And then so Teddy went from Akai to Notator, which was on a computer, a Atari computer. And then he went to Apple Logic, and then he went to PreSonus Studio One. So that's why you keep hearing his sound change.
Okay, okay. I think after the another level album, the sound changed to,
Yeah.
and it wasn't it didn't didn't sound distinct. So when he did the Bobby album and the first Blackstreet album, there was a rich sound from with those albums and that time. Even those remixes with the SWV, those the sound used then was the first best sound he had was probably in those 80s with the high five stuff with Dave Way. But when he had those Blackstreet Bobby album, really rich sounds. But it's then afterwards, and I think I've heard in another interview that he said that I think when I spoke to John, and he said that he changed the host, stripped out the studio, and brought a new console, and the sound changed, and it just
Oh yeah, he took the SSL out and went digital. I forgot what the name of that board, but it wasn't the studio. Teddy changed equipment too, production equipment. So and Teddy he had a hell of an ear, so it wasn't the board that he was using. It was the changing the platform. He went from Teddy will get mad at the company if they don't want to send it. If Apple wants to send him a free setup, then like, okay, I don't want to use Apple no more. I'm going to go to PC. And when he went to PC, he tried Cakewalk. Then he went to PreSonus Studio One. So Teddy, like, he'll get mad at the company, and then he wouldn't buy their product no more. That's one of the reasons why his sounds changed a lot.
Yeah, and I wonder if does it make a difference if the engineers leave, like Serban and John?
Nah, if Teddy finalized his own mix, dude, it was crazy. He he didn't he needed them, but he didn't need them. If they pissed him off and went home, Teddy can finish the mix by himself. So
Was
dude was well rounded in the studio.
was he a good? Because you'd see his name doing mixing and sometimes engineering.
Hellified, hellified engineer. He knew every knob and button on the SSL, every track. He knew what every button and every knob did. He could finalize his own mixes on the board.
Wow. Yeah. So with Roughneck, he's not listed down as only mix as a, didn't do mixing. That's the only thing he's credited to, like something
He
on Rough.
he did have he added the George Clinton. He added that the breathing dog sound.
Okay.
He added that to it. I don't know if he buried it or not, but he did add that to it. But
Okay.
and
Yeah,
then
but
he mixed it. He mixed it. He engineered that one.
okay, that's the only thing he's listed. So when you look at a track, it just has yourself, Markel, but he's only listed as doing the mixing. That's the only thing
Yeah,
he comes.
yeah.
And
Hellified engineer. I would rather him be my engineer than anybody else. He has some good engineers though. Whoever he put you in the room with, Junior, Serban, and John, you will come out good. But I probably would have rather had Teddy because he knew how I wanted my snare and kicks to sound.
yeah,
And all three of the engineers did a hell of a job, but Teddy would actually come in and sometimes tweak a little stuff.
okay. Wait, Redhead. After that first album and Do the Right Thing, he just disappeared?
Uh, I think David, Redhead, David Guthrie. Redhead was when he chose when GR Production split.
Mm.
Gene moved down south, and only thing I think kept Redhead out the studio was he wanted to stay home. But
Back in East
Redhead,
Coast.
yeah, on up top New York. So, but Gene came down south, and I think Redhead stayed up top with Teddy. But like the ones that stayed up top, they didn't get concentrated on. But nobody but Teddy was doing guy. So a lot of the artists that stayed up top, you know, they didn't get the attention they needed from Teddy running the company. Well,
Yeah,
a lot for a young person in their 20s to do at the time when you just concentrating on doing the music. So Teddy had to try to do the business end of it and the music side of it.
yeah. I can't imagine because Gene had been taking care of business, so much that you wouldn't even know where to start. How do you even know what bank account you have? How do you know
Yeah,
how to pay people? How do you rent studios? You mean if somebody's taking care of everything, how do you manage that?
yeah, yeah. Gene. Now he was a good bit. Well, he knew the business. I'm not gonna say he was a good businessman, but he knew it. So, but he he would do all the business, but as long as you play ball, he would keep you happy.
Yeah.
But when you want to question, okay, I need to do this in my name, and then you're like, well, why you want to do that? So, but and he was doing the same thing in Georgia. As long as I played ball, I didn't have to pay for nothing.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, to press the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do have a new interview. Loads to come, but thanks a lot for watching.